What's up, guys? Welcome to Grease Lightning Reactions. Finally back. Just flew in yesterday. If you guys have been following my Twitter, I've been posting tons and tons of pictures on there, pretty much daily, at least 4 or 8. Like a few tweets at a time. So if you guys want to get a good idea of like what I was doing on my trip, please follow my Twitter account. Usually I'm not posting that much on Twitter. I'm usually just use Twitter to check up on other people. Don't really tweet myself, but this was a different case this time. So yeah, I have had not had much rest yesterday. So when I came home, I was absolutely not going to record videos. Had a probably like one of the worst travel times ever because last night right before I went to bed, I've been awake for about 50 hours. And that's not exaggeration, okay? Like, we woke up on Friday morning in Japan. I have had completely bad sleep that night as well. So, we're waking up at 8 in the morning that day. And our flight's at 12:55. So, look, right there, like 4 hours. So 17 hours already, right? We're being awake for 17 hours. I can never sleep on flights. So then the travel time for us was approximately 27 hours from Japan, and we had to go to Hong Kong, and then Hong Kong to Chicago, which was really rough. I mean, that's probably the worst flight we could have gotten, but honestly, like the price difference between the airline tickets was so big that I was like, okay, come on, I've done worse than this, but I was really feeling the effects yesterday. Like you add that up, like 17 hours, 27 hours, like 44 hours right there, and then on top of that, then I get home and then I go to bed so I get here at like 3 yesterday, all the way until like 10 o'clock. 7 hours, 51 hours right there. So I just woke up. It's around 3 o'clock right now. I ate. So around 2 o'clock I woke up. So I slept for like 16 hours straight. I'm feeling way better. And I'm going to get down to recording stuff now. So basically today I'm going to try to do My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan. Hopefully catch up on those. My back's killing me because of this travel as well. So I'm hoping that it's not too much of a problem when I'm recording. And then I'm gonna slowly catch up on the other shows. Not really having much of an order. But yeah, as far as the Japan trip video, I was originally gonna do like a vlog. So I recorded a few bits in Japan, and really it just felt way awkward to me. It's not for me. It's not. So there's two issues really. One, when I was recording, I felt like I was out of the moment, and like I'm okay with taking a quick picture or a really quick video, but like talk, like I don't know. It felt awkward to me. I think I needed to have more practice before doing it because I just couldn't get into it at all. And the other thing was my phone. That's the only thing I brought with me as far as recording devices are concerned. So the Google Pixel that I have the lower tier as far as memory is concerned. So my memory filled up really fast. Like I was doing I'd get home and I'd talk about my thoughts about the day. I was doing that consistently for about 3 days, and then I saw, oh shit, my memory's out. So I had to delete those videos because I figured that was like 20 minutes at least of me just talking about what was happening. So if I deleted those, I just continued to take pictures. I took so many pictures. I'm going to try to incorporate those into the video I make. So I'm going to talk about my experience. Probably go day by day, things I enjoyed, things I didn't like, just how it was overall in the video. And I still have a few, like the travel to there. I still have like some of the places we went into. I have some footage of, so I'll incorporate those and probably talk over it if I'm not saying anything in the video, because I did some like panning shots of like how everything was around me. I'll incorporate those. But yeah, I mean, amazing experience. I had so much fun. like I can't wait to go back. Like honestly, like I'll talk about it when I get to the video, but it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I mean, yeah, please follow my Twitter account if you aren't already. I'm also going to show you guys right now just like kind of what I picked up when I was there. I'm not much into like merch as far as like, you know, figures and stuff like that. I don't have very many, but on this trip I figured, you know, this is the time, this is the place to get it. And I had my friend I told my friend, if I really want something and the price isn't ridiculous, make sure I get it, because I'm the type of person that will start thinking about, okay, I really want this, but I really don't need this. And that's just how I approach things. So I'll pick up something, I really want it, but then I put it down. And I figured this is not the time to do something like that, so I made sure he got on me if I did that. So here's some things that I picked up. So I have this plush Mihawk. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's got I'm guessing this is supposed to be the black blade. I mean, it's on his back, and because you know, the size makes me think of the little dagger that he uses. But yeah, there's a bunch of Mihawk stuff, but all the really nice figures were like hundreds of dollars. I was like, come on, man, I can't do that. Okay, this I mean, if you've never seen One Piece before and you don't want like characters spoiled, don't watch this bit, because the figures that I got were One Piece really, and then I got a couple more over on the side. Okay, so if you don't want to see, don't look at this one at least. So here we go. So yeah, I got my man Dofi. Yo, Doflamingo is one of my favorite characters in One Piece. I saw this figure and I was like, oh my god, dude, look, like, come on. This smiling guy is gonna be on my desk forever now, because this character was played to perfection. Like, everybody talks about that the Dressrosa arc and how much they hated it because of the pacing and stuff, but this guy, every time he was on screen, you paid attention. And he's like probably, villain wise, where would I even put him? He might be one for me as far as like villains I enjoy watching on screen. So there we go. Let's see. Okay. This is Ace. Obviously, you guys can tell. There you go. I can't really focus well, but yeah, there you go. This is the Strong World version of Ace. Now, I played that One Piece Treasure Cruise game I told you guys about. This Ace is in there, and I was hoping the Strong World film would have Ace in it somehow, but you know, of course it doesn't. But I found a figure of this, and I was like, what? It's crazy because all these figures that I got, every single one of these things I bought, they were all under like $20. Some of them were under $10, which is insane. Like, we went to a whole bunch of figure stores in Akihabara, and there was two that really stood out to me. I'll talk about more about them in my video, but Liberty and Mandarake. Those two places, like the first figure shop I went to, this thing was $70. $70 there. And I went to Liberty and they had it for like 12. I was like, what? So I was like, I have to get this. What the heck? It's so awesome looking. Like, I would have loved to see Ace in this outfit. God damn. The only thing that sucks about it. Oh shit, where'd I put it? There's a little piece around here. But his belt right here, when I was taking it out, oh, it was stuck in the belt. Okay. The Whitebeard symbol. It's hard to see. But the Whitebeard symbol goes on his belt, like right here. It kind of fell off, so I'm gonna have to put it back on somehow, some like glue or something, because it looks so badass when it's all, you know, nice. I mean, it already looks pretty badass. Oh shit! Except his body came undone. Okay. And This one is one of my favorite ones. Like, I saw this and I saw the price on it at first, and I was like, "Oh my, no, okay." Even though it's pretty awesome, I could probably get a bunch of figures for the same price. But Marine Ace, like what Garp wanted. This figure, I was like, this is one of the ones where I was really struggling with my like, like I really really want it, but should I, like, can I really justify it to myself? And I did. Well, that's not what I mean. We left it. This is the original store, that one where it was like 70. This was like $100 there. I was like, what? Okay. And then I went over to Mandarake, and Mandarake has a clearance section, and this was there for $14. And I was like, what? No way. Like, this figure is pretty good. Like, the detail. Oh shit, I can't. Like, look at them pants. Like, come on, man. It's so awesome. I was so happy when I found this later, and my friend's like, "Oh, you getting that? You getting that?" Oh, that's for sure. He saw how excited I was at. He tried really hard for me to get it right when I first saw it, and I was like, "Okay." Here's a poster that I bought. Only poster I got. Ah, shit. If I can, I need to back up to get it. Okay, there we go. Had to get this Gintama stuff. There's a lot of Gintama stuff. There's a lot of Elizabeth stuff when I was there. So yeah. The four. What was the name? What was their name? The four. The Gin, Katsura, Takasugi, and what was his name? I always forget that guy's name. The merchant. Okay. I had to get that. That Ace is probably my favorite figure, but probably my favorite thing I got is this. Nyanko Sensei. Like, this thing we were looking for since we got there. Because I was like, okay, if you guys know Makenshi on YouTube, he had a plush of this. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but he had one. And I had to find one. We looked all over. The only time we could find it was whenever we saw one of those UFO catcher things. And I wasn't going to, those things are so rigged. I could never get it out of there. So on one of the last days, we were really in like a shopping area. We were at Takashita Street. There was an anime store that we kind of saw on the way out. On the second floor of a building, and we went up there, and it was there, and I was like, okay, this is a must cop. Like, look at this thing. It's so, oh my god, it was hilarious because this thing was sticking out of my backpack when I was going through security and stuff on the way back, and when I was like coming through the machine, you just see my backpack, and this is just like, and they had all the security guys there laughing so hard. It was funny. All right. And then I got two Gundams. I've never had these Gundam models before. So the first one I got, obviously, those of you guys that watched Iron Blooded Orphans with me, of course I had to get McGillis's. Like, this is the bomb. Like, when I saw this, you guys saw my reaction when I saw this thing. This was amazing. So, yeah, look. Oh, yo. Yeah. I was so happy finding this because, again, this is one of those that I looked all over for. My friend knew what it looked like too. He was looking really hard because we looked at a lot of Gundam stuff. Every store that we went into, even like the general stores and stuff, had Gundam models around, and we were looking so hard for this. And then when we found it, it was awesome. We found it at Mandarake, I think. And then after I found it, I saw a whole bunch of them later. I was like, what? Okay. So I got Bile. And then my other must buy was the Yakushiki. Of course. Char Aznable. I still have to take the tape off. The only character I like in the Universal Century, really, I mean, aside from Amon Khan, I guess. Karn. What was her name? Amon Khan, right? Yeah. So the Hyakushiki was a must get. And it is a pretty nice one. Though I mean, there's like, I don't know too much about Gundam models, but this is this is high grade. I saw another one there. It was like master grade, and they're like ginormous. The thing is, you're so tempted to get a bunch of stuff when you're there. You forget, like, okay, we have to bring this shit back. I only have one suitcase that I brought with me in my backpack. So even this stuff actually was pretty hard to get in there. These figures and stuff were in pretty big boxes. So it was pretty insane. My friend, of course, he's big time into figures and all that stuff. He was buying like really, really big, intricate, detailed stuff. Like his boxes were probably like this big, so he had to open every single one of his figures and put them into a bag because there was no way like stuff that big was gonna get home at all. But a lot of the figures he gets are like those ones that are really hard to find, and you know, especially when you're overseas, they're super expensive because the bigger the figure, usually the bigger the price, like the import and all that stuff is, as well as the uptick in how much it's going to cost. So whenever he found, like, he has a list of things that he really wants, and whenever he saw them, he'd get them. He's like, okay, I can justify this because, you know, when I get home, I'm gonna want it anyway. But it's really it's like, okay, but that you really need to pay attention to that. If I had two suitcases, I could get whatever I wanted. This is already more than I thought I was gonna get. If you guys haven't seen the inside, I'd never seen the inside of these boxes either. But this looks like it's gonna be fun actually. Here we go. It look kind of daunting, but we'll see. There's instructions, you know. It's like whenever I used to see these, I always thought they were like pre-built or something. But I mean, you look at the box and it's like, no way, it's pre-built. And then a couple more things that I just realized I have. So there's a lot of capsule machines there. You know, the ones you always see in shows, like, oh, I want this one really bad, and you crank it, you see, like, it's like the gumball machine basically, with little figures on it. There was one for Char. I wanted the original Char. I got this weird masked, I don't even know what this is from, but I got him. It was a Char only machine. I was like, oh, yo, I like 90% of them. Of course I get the one I don't want. Excuse me. And the other thing is I got little Sogo. There's a Gintama one. I really wanted the Katsura or the Takasugi, but I mean, so there was no bad one in that one. It had Takasugi, it had Katsura, Gin, Sogo, and Hijikata. I was like, okay, I like all of those characters. Whatever. Gintama, it's hard to find a bad Gintama character. All right. That's pretty much all I got when I was out. Yeah, phenomenal trip. I'm going to be pretty slow on, because it's going to take me a while to actually make the video. It's going to be a slow treading process. Because like when you're incorporating pictures and videos, and like I have to, the thing you guys may not know is I don't have to edit my reactions anymore because it's just the subtitles. So when you're seeing me instantly upload something, it's because I record, I upload, bam, done. So this is I have a bunch of footage, not a bunch of footage. I'm going to have a bunch of footage recorded because I'm going to be talking about my thoughts. I'll probably split it into several videos, just like maybe like first 3 days, first day. I don't know how it's going to end up. Depends on how long I talk. I don't want the videos to be too long. So, you know, this is already super long. Just talking about what I'm going to do. So yeah, and then of course I will be very slow in getting everything back as far as reactions are concerned. All right, that's gonna do it. Yeah, bear with me as I get my reactions back out and this little vlog type / afterthoughts of Japan video out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.